Have you ever felt wealthy, yet empty? Like you've built something, but something's still missing? What if real abundance isn't just money in the bank, but 5 different types of wealth that together unleash your highest potential? This book, The 5 Types of Wealth by Sahil Bloom, makes you rethink everything you thought you knew about success. I'm David, and today we're diving into one of the most emotionally powerful, strategically illuminating books on success and fulfillment I've ever read. The 5 Types of Wealth isn't just another make more money guide. It's a blueprint for building a life that feels rich in the things that matter. And right now, when burnout, distraction, and chasing the next big win are universal struggles, this book couldn't be more timely. So what is this book about, really? At its heart, Sahil Bloom argues that wealth isn't one-dimensional. It's not just dollars. It's not just time. It's 5 interconnected currencies that together fuel a life of purpose, freedom, and impact. He lays out 5 types of wealth. 1. Time wealth. 2. Financial wealth. 3. Career wealth. 4. Social wealth. 5. Physical and mental wealth, sometimes called health wealth. These aren't labels you check off on a spreadsheet. They're experiences, relationships, and resources that together build something enduring. Let's look deeper at the 3 or 4 ideas that hit me hardest. First, time wealth. This is the freedom to spend your hours how you want. But not just the quantity of time. It's about the quality, too. Imagine waking up to a morning where you don't have to rush. You choose to write, to work out, to connect with a friend. Not because your to-do list dictates it, but because you want to. That's time wealth. Take Sarah, a friend of mine who climbed the corporate ladder. She thought financial success was right around the corner. But she punched a clock until 9 p.m. every night and never saw her kids at dinner. Then she shifted. She moved to consulting, trimmed her hours, and reclaimed her evenings for family and creativity. She didn't make less money, but she gained something far more valuable: time to breathe, to live. If you're building something, business, investments, ideas, you need time not just to execute, but to dream, rest, adapt. Without time wealth, you're building on quicksand. On the surface, financial wealth seems obvious: money, savings, assets. But Sahil flips that on its head. He shows that financial wealth is about optional time. It's the ability to say no, to make strategic choices, not because you must, but because you can. Consider Julian, a young entrepreneur. A few years ago, he took a high-paying job at a startup. He saved aggressively. Then, when his own venture was ready, he didn't have to accept shaky investor deals or compromise on vision. Because he had runway, personal stability, and financial optionality. That cushion let him stand firm, negotiate smarter, and build with purpose. In business and in life, optionality is power. When you aren't desperate for money, you make decisions, not desperation. That's financial wealth's hidden superpower. Next up, career wealth. This is your reputation, your skills, your track record, your professional equity. Sahil emphasizes investing in learn by doing, relationships, and reputational capital, because that's what gives you leverage in the long run. Think about Maya, who pivoted from marketing to product development. She volunteered on strategic projects, built trust, and delivered results. Fast forward, she's running product at a tech firm she deeply respects. Her network opens doors, and her reputation gives her voice. That's career wealth. Money can vanish. Skills and relationships compound. In tough times or opportunity windows, career wealth isn't just runway. It's liftoff. Now, social wealth. Wealth not stored in a bank, but in your network, friendships, and community. Sahil reminds us that the most successful people didn't do it alone. They were carried by mentors, collaborators, friends. Let's talk about Arjun, who launched a local business. He credits 30% of his success to communities, a mastermind group that offered advice, local mentors who supported him, customers who became ambassadors. That network didn't cost him a dime, but it amplified every effort. In business especially, who knows you, who trusts you, who is rooting for you, can be the difference between stall and scale. That's social wealth. Last but absolutely not least, physical and mental wealth. Sahil shows that late nights, burnout, neglecting your body or mind, they erode all the other wealth currencies. Picture a founder I know, obsessed with growth and metrics, working 16-hour days. Attendance dropped, ideas dried up, relationships frayed. It wasn't until she prioritized sleep, mindfulness, and movement that creativity, energy, and momentum returned, and her business regained direction. You can't enjoy time, money, career, or connections if your engine is running on empty. Health wealth is the foundation, not the optional extra. So that's the core of what the book teaches. Time, financial, career, social, and health wealth. All five, and how they reinforce each other. And here's the truth. Most of us focus on just one, financial, and ignore the rest. But real fulfillment? That's building across all five. That intersection is where you stop just surviving and start thriving. How can you start applying these ideas today, even before reading the book? Audit your life. Ask, which of the five wealth types feels strongest? Which feels shallow or missing? Maybe your bank account is healthy, but your evenings are gone. Maybe your network is wide, but your energy is burnout. Set tiny experiments. 4-time wealth. Start a no-meeting morning once a week to write, think, or rest. See how creativity returns. 4 financial. Review your spending and build a simple savings buffer. It's not about how much, but giving yourself breathing room. 4 career. Volunteer for a stretch project or skill upgrade course. Build equity in what matters next. For social. Reach out to someone you admire or join a mastermind. Meaningful wealth grows through relationships. For health, commit to one daily habit, a walk, good sleep, meditation. Track feedback loops. Notice how a few mornings of undistracted time bring better ideas, or how a short conversation with a peer can open a new opportunity. Let those micro wins guide bigger choices. Layer, don't juggle. You don't overhaul everything at once. Build layers. One habit builds on the next. One tiny shift can transform the culture of your life. If any of this resonated, if you felt something was missing despite having it all, then the 5 types of wealth isn't something to skim. It's a perspective shift. I keep my copy by my desk, not because I need reminders, but because reminders fuel clarity. You'll walk away seeing wealth as a multidimensional ecosystem, not just dollars, and empowered to design a life that actually feels rich. So if you're ready to start building wealth beyond money, grab the book. Take it one chapter, one insight, one wealth type at a time. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this peek into the 5 types of wealth sparks something. Maybe a new question, new direction, or just a moment of clarity. Don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the bell so you won't miss more videos on growth, money, mindset, and real-world success strategies. Until next time, here's to building a life that's rich in every way. Take care.